It's time for the match game. Hollywood Squares, our win from Hill Street Blues. Rene Enriquez. From Three's Company, Richard Klein. From Falcon Crest, Abby Dalton. Nelson Riley. And the stars of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bowman. Hello there.
All right. Enthusiastic, buddy.
Yeah, good group.
Thank you very much. Win. They got a second win.
You're very kind, and you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I greet you one and all. You've all been here before. I mean, you used to do the old series, The Match Game.
Yes.
This is your first shot on the new one.
Yes.
But in a sense, you're a veteran. But we do have a
In
virgin.
more ways than one.
We do have a virgin.
Where?
Right here, right here.
Where's the virgin?
No, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Renee has never done this show before.
Oh, that guy.
So I think we ought to do something to make him feel at home. What can we do? Yes. Yeah. Renee, you're going to be okay. There's nothing to worry about. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Just don't do fine.
You'll be fine. Everything's going to be all right.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Let's throw him in the canal now.
Oh, all right, Renee.
I can't swim.
You can't swim?
No.
Well, how about you, Chuck?
I like it up here.
You had a glassy look in your eye. Yeah. All right, listen. Let's begin now by greeting our two players over here. Would you all join me in a brisk round of applause as I say hello to, say it,
Sybil.
Sybil Burke and
Right.
Patty Finley. Sybil. Sybil? Now, wait a minute. How can you go through life asking everybody to say Sybil instead of Sybil?
Well, it's not easy.
Well, how did you come by Sybil?
My parents.
Why?
Why? I don't know why. They like that name.
What's your mother's first name?
Helga.
Oh, so she said, well, let's call her Sybil.
Helga.
Where are you from, Sybil?
I live in Lakewood, Ohio.
Lakewood, Ohio. There they are. You brought your own clack.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do to keep your body and soul together?
Well, I have 3 wonderful children. I've been married for 3 years. I work part-time as a waitress. And I like to golf and sew.
You do all of that? You have a very busy life, Sybil.
Yeah, I try.
All right, good luck to you here. Let's find out about you, Patty, please.
Hi, well, I live in Chatsworth, California, and yay, Chatsworth.
All right.
And I'm happily married, and I have a beautiful 5-month-old baby boy, and I'm a real estate broker. And my interests include community theater and being a wife and mother.
All right, good luck to you too, Patty.
Thank
Now,
you.
here on the match game, you'll have 3 chances to match as many of the Looney Birds as you can. And the one who's done that most often will be the winner. Go on to challenge a returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Sybil won the toss, so we'll ask you to go first.
Okay, I'll take B.
B. Patty, you reminded me of something. Since his last appearance on this show, Richard Klein has become a father. I don't know the name of your child, Richard. What's your child's name?
Sabah.
Sabah.
Colby.
Colby?
Yes.
Colby Klein.
Yeah. Colby Lila Klein.
Colby Lila Klein. Excuse me.
It's quite all right.
All
Don't
right.
let it happen again.
Let's have a go at this, shall we? Here we go. Mrs. Rotten said, "It's tough having little Rodney Rotten as a son. Today he tried to fix the blank with an axe." See the light go on?
Yeah.
Good. La Luz.
La Luz.
Right, here we go. Ready down in the lower tier. Sybil. Mrs. Rotten said it's tough having little Rodney Rotten as a son. Today tried to fix the blank with an axe.
The television.
The television. Very good, Sybil. Isn't that a good one? Now, what came to your mind?
Well, I thought el TV.
TV.
Sí.
It's the first time, it's the first time in the game show.
I don't think he's as nervous as he said he was. He gets it right off the bat. Very good, Renee. The word la televisión is one of the few masculine nouns in the Spanish language that takes the feminine article. I remember that.
That's fascinating.
Isn't that interesting? Wow.
Wait a second, I have to write that down.
Write it
Hold
down.
on a
Take
second.
notes here. I could drop these pearls of wisdom occasionally.
But how do you know that?
Well, I remember that from high school Spanish.
I can't believe it.
Yes.
You mean they had television then?
Okay, Phyllis. You're going to come up with a rotten answer and they're going to boo you.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're not?
No.
What do you
They
got?
gotta know that I'm always right.
Oh, very good. Sybil. 2 for Sybil.
I have an 8-cylinder Sybil, but that's a whole other story. I hope Rotten Rodney was not watching Match Game when he destroyed the TV set.
Right, me too. Well, so far, Sybil, with the funny name, is the perfect person. Sybil.
Welcome down here to the dumb tier, Gene.
Really?
Could be. I saw hers, and mine is no better. Sybil, I said window.
Oh, that is dumb. That is really dumb.
No.
Yeah, you're
I always
right.
like to get the crowd going
Right.
early in the week, you know.
Are you apprehensive, Abby? No?
I'm not even nervous either.
You're
Maybe
not?
I should be. It's obvious that I don't know the problems involved in this game. As I said car.
Well, that's okay.
It's all right.
The car is not bad. Charles?
I wrote it nice.
Yes.
The correct answer.
Yes, Paul.
Correct answer.
Well, you got a little catching up to do, Patty. Let's see if you do it. All right.
I looked over there, too.
Here's yours, Patty. The job counselor said to Harry, is a job counselor speaking. He said, you mumble every word you say, and it's just about impossible to understand you. I think you'd be perfect as a blank. Are we amused?
Oh, dear, I haven't even
Well,
got
steal an answer from Renee or
No, I
Richard.
know, I think they're both wrong.
They're both wrong.
Okay.
All right, here we go, Patty. You didn't have any trouble with this, did you?
I hope not.
You mumble every word you say, just about impossible to understand you. I think it'd be perfect as an
Announcer.
announcer. Certainly, that's good. What did you say? You're laughing. You're having a good time.
Absolutely.
Good. What else? You want to talk about something else? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I can't pronounce very well.
Oh, you can.
No, so I had to go to a phonetic instructor.
A phonetic instructor or a speech therapist or something like
Yes.
that. Well, that's good. You see, that's something that would require. Uh-oh.
That's showbiz,
Hey,
Renee.
this is his first time. Be gentle with him.
What came to your mind finally?
Finally, it took a while, but I got it right.
What?
Radio announcer.
There it is. One for Patty. Nifty jacket. Nice double-breasted
The
blue.
cruise leaves in 10 minutes.
The cruise leaves in 10 minutes.
Too many love boats. I'm sorry. Well, with my esteemed colleague, Mr. Enriquez from Hill Street Speech Teachers, I said a speech teacher.
A speech teacher, of course.
Easy, I'm a new father.
Right. Gently. 4-1 to score. Let's see if the score remains that way. John.
Well, maybe this is a personal answer, but I said a game show host. I don't
Okay.
understand what's wrong with that.
You'll be sorry. What are you laughing at, Abby?
I don't think you did.
I think he had a wonderful answer. So I said an answer a la Gene Rayburn.
Aha. Well, all right, that's 4-2. What do you got, Chuck?
I said a game show host in a gray suit with a 10-inch mic and just a hint of an overbite.
Charles. Yes, all right. Now, at the end of round one, the score is 4-2. Good game going here. Sibyl's favor. Round two coming up right after this.
Buzzer's giving you something new for the holidays.
That wouldn't be that old broad. What is her name? Betty White?
Is it Betty White? Yes, of course it is.
5 shows, including 23 new to Buzzer Bettys with the one and only Betty White.
What are they talking about?
It's our 6th annual Betty White Christmas. Plus, on Christmas, Buzzer gives you Betty at her best all day long.
Thank you.
We wish you a Betty White Christmas, starting December 21st, only on Buzzer. Let's play.
Here we go to round two. Bing. Sibyl is ahead. She'll go first.
I'll take B again.
B, 2 people play. John and Abby.
Yes.
Right. Here we go. Weird Willie the druggist said, I'm selling 2 new beauty creams. And here's the way it goes. For $100 a jar, you can look like Linda Evans. For 35 cents a jar, you can look like blank.
I love music from Trinidad.
Trinidad.
All right, they're ready, Sibyl. Here it is. I'm selling 2 new beauty creams. For $100 a jar, you can look like Linda Evans. For 35 cents a jar, you can look like blank.
Okay, this isn't personal, but I said Phyllis Diller.
You said Phyllis Diller? Well, Sibyl, I understand what you mean. It is nothing personal because Phyllis is a beautiful person, but she's always doing jokes about how unattractive she is, and I find her quite attractive. As a matter of fact, tonight... Tonight after the show, well, I'm not going to tell everything. What do you say, John?
You know, you have got one whole lot of nerve, lady. Coming in here, making us pronounce your name in that funny way with that silly last... I said Phyllis Diller.
Got it.
Okay, Abby.
I'm referring to her old body and her old face. Not as it is now.
Right.
Beautiful, glamorous Phyllis Diller.
That's right. Yeah, you know, since you did it all, you're okay.
Yes.
Oh, but I go back.
Yeah. Well, I remember you were very honest and frank about it. You said you had the eyes done and everything.
Everything. The feet.
The feet?
Elbows.
Really?
There's nothing left of my original body.
Well, you're okay in my book.
You
Now
finally got it right.
Yes. Patty. She's matched everybody. Now, you got to do some catching up. You'll have 2 rounds to do that, and here's one of your 2 rounds. Everyone except Phyllis and Abby.
Oh.
Most people say Irma, but really the correct pronunciation is Irma, as in Irma la Douce.
Hold on a second.
You write that down.
Got it.
Irma said, I'll never buy from Bob the Butcher again. It was one thing when he put his thumb on the scale, but I just caught him with his blank on the scale. You're cute when you laugh. You know, on Hill Street Blues, I don't see you laugh too much.
Oh, we're in trouble.
All right, John, you ready? Here we go. Patty. Irma said, I'll never buy from Bob the Butcher again. It was one thing when he put his thumb on the scale, but I just caught him with his blank on the scale.
Bottom.
Bottom. Aha. All right. Renee's having a good time here, aren't you, Renee? All right, let's see what you've got.
Well, I thought that his chorizo.
Chorizo. All right, Richard.
I said buns for hamburgers.
Buns.
Buns.
Hey, how about that?
Buns.
There's a Score is now 6-3. Okay, John.
Well, I can't believe I wrote the whole hand.
Very good. That's a good answer. The whole hand. Instead of the thumb, the whole hand.
Thanks for the defense.
Not a booable answer. Charles.
I said his foot.
Foot, another good one.
Very good.
All right, so now it's 6-3. You crept up a little bit. She's still ahead. Round 3, the final round after this.
Did you know that during these challenging times, BuyMyGold.com...
A future.
Here we go. Hanko. Third and final round. Okay. Now, Sybil has matched everyone, Patty, so you're going to have a shot at A or B. You'll go first here and see if you can catch up.
I'll try B this time.
All right, B. The best you can do is tie, but that's possible, so don't be discouraged here. Raul said, he says, that's the last time I let my inflatable doll cook Thanksgiving dinner. Instead of stuffing a turkey, she stuffed a rubber blank. Yes.
I love to do it.
Or sell it to Renee. He looks desperate.
Whatever you want.
What do you have?
That's gonna be it.
I think so.
All right. Ready, Renee?
See, the thing is lit up.
Put it in the slot, and away we go.
Brilliant.
Patty. Raul said, that's the last time I let my inflatable doll cook Thanksgiving dinner. Instead of stuffing a turkey, she stuffed a rubber blank.
Duck.
Rubber duck is good. A rubber duck. Some people even serve that. Is this harder than Hill Street Blues or easier?
Well, you know, I just finished filming a show called Lucky Ducks, and it is about a game show contestant, and I go there, and so I had to say duck.
Really? I mean, that's an episode on Hill Street?
Coming in May.
May I ask, who did they cast as the game show host?
The game show host was
I don't want to know.
someone...
I don't want to know.
Looked very much like you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Gene Rayburn Nichols.
Yes. What have you got for
I
us,
wasn't
John?
running for that job as a game show host, right? Until the very last minute. It was between me and another guy.
Right.
I said Ducky.
All right, 6-5. Now, Charles, it's up to you. Do we have a tie or a win here?
Chick's depending on me, right?
The chick is depending on you.
Pat-tie.
Pat-tie, right.
Rubber duck!
Aha! Okay. Now we have to move along briskly because we do have a 6-6 tie score here. We've got to go to the tiebreaker. This is the tie-breaking question. Blank cheese. Blank cheese. Now, in front of you here, but out of sight of the stars, are 4 pretty good answers to that. And I'm going to ask you to choose one of those answers. Your seats were chosen by lot. That means, Patty, you'll be going first. By number, tell me which one do you want? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Number 1.
You want number 1. That is, whoops, pull the whole thing out there. Just the answer is what you want. And Sybil, tell me which one you want.
I'll take number 3.
You'll take number 3. Now, I'm going to go over here and canvass the stars, get verbal responses from them. As soon as you hear your answer, let me know. Renee, what would you say to that? Blank cheese.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese is not over there. Phyllis, what would you say?
Swiss.
Swiss cheese is not over there either. Hello, Richard.
Hello, Gene. Grilled.
Grilled cheese is not over there.
What?
Try to remain calm.
All right, John, it's up to you.
Boy, I thought Swiss and grilled were the best. I'll say American.
American cheese! Come on down, Patty. What'd you have over here? You had say cheese. All right. Right there, I'll be with you in a minute. Sybil, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
We're going to send some gifts to you from the match game. Sybil Burke, ladies and gentlemen. There she goes. Patty, you did it. Well, congratulations to you. We're going to switch now to Hollywood Squares. Here comes the rest of our furniture. 3 stars will appear here. John and I will trade places. Lots more excitement coming along. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Fenris Citation Super Thin Quartz Watches. Yellow gold tone case with black dial and jeweled crown. And now, it's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares, our win from Automan, Chuck Wagner. From Too Close for Comfort, Lydia Cornell. Leonard Fry. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Squares, John Bauman.
Sean Bauman. We'll be right back to play Hollywood Squares. Be there.
Are you suffering from pain?
My back?
It's $39.95.
And now, John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
To support. Now, calm down, really. This won't hurt a bit. She's a little nervous. Welcome, everybody, to the Hollywood Squares portion of our show. And with me, I have Patty Finley, an American woman who was an All-American cheese on the Match Game and made it through to the next portion of our show. We have three brand new celebrities, Leonard Fry, Chuck Wagner, and Lydia Cornell. But truly the only newcomer to this show who hasn't been on before is Chuck Wagner, star of Automan.
Yes, sir.
So it's a special welcome to you. And why don't you tell us about Automan, about the character,
Well,
for those who
Automan
haven't
is
seen
a computer-generated superhero who helps Desi Arnaz Jr., Walter Nebuchar, fight crime. And, we're keeping America safe.
Thank you, Chuck.
Okay, well, help keep Hollywood Squares safe for Patty. Let's go over here and play. Here is a gentleman who would like to make it anything but safe for the challenger. His name is Jeff Evans. How many days is this, Jeff?
Number 5.
This is number 5. The
Yep.
big 5 so far, $10,175.
Hard way.
Jeff Evans has done everything but really get into the big money. Any thoughts for today?
Same strategy.
Win.
Yeah.
Good strategy.
Play the game.
Attaboy. Well, you're doing real well so far. You've gotten in.
One at a time.
Yeah, he's gotten into Hollywood Squares every day, but we've had some problems with the super match. He is from Manchester, England as well, and sometimes the American colloquialisms do become a problem. Okay, we're going to play this game one more time at least until you hear the time's up bell. Whoever's ahead at that time goes on to play. Super match can be worth up to $30,000. First game is worth $100, $25 for every square. Jeff, start us off.
Phyllis, please.
Phyllis Diller. You want to kiss the guy you're dating, but he smokes a cigar, and his breath smells like it.
Yeah.
Now, according to Cosmo's Guide to Marvelous Men, should you give him a Banaka blast, or should you take a puff off his stogie?
I thought you wanted to kiss him. I don't understand. Didn't she want to kiss him?
Yes, she does. Now, if she doesn't like the smell of his breath, should she give him a Banaka blast or take a puff from his cigar?
Boy, who writes this junk? Now, is it what Cosmopolitan would say?
Yes, Cosmo's Guide to Marvelous Men.
Boy, this is a three-way deal.
Give me an answer.
What would they say? I know. This is not easy. They would say, well, you wouldn't carry Banaka around and shoot people in the mouth with it, would you? I guess the diplomatic thing would be to ask him to remove the cigar before he kisses you. I had one clear my tonsils one night.
But you would have to take a puff on it.
No, I think to be really diplomatic, I would take a puff and then kiss him.
Agree or disagree?
But I think Cosmo would say to blast him with Banaka. What do they know?
Oh, okay. She says Cosmo would say give him a Banaka blast. What do you say, Jeff?
I don't know what a Banaka blast is. What is it?
Ask him if he wants one.
Do you happen to have any handy, Phyllis?
I never carry that. I carry cigars.
Here's one now.
Here,
send it over here if we can do this.
Now you'll know what.
Okay, this is Banaka and this is a blast. Open your mouth.
Okay, what's the question again?
He needed that.
Thanks a lot, guys. The question is, the guy is smoking a cigar. His breath smells like it. According to the Cosmopolitan, should you give him a blast of that stuff to improve his breath, or should you take a puff off his cigar yourself?
And what do you say, Phyllis?
I think
She
they would
says
say
you
give him a blast.
Give him a blast.
Oh, give him one, yeah.
You should take a puff off his stogie. No, you should have disagreed with Phyllis, whose own reasoning was right. She tried to dope out Cosmopolitan, didn't quite get it. Your opponent gets the first square. Patty Finley, pick a star for an O.
Jean, please.
Okay, you got one O. This will give you another. Jean, if you made a single stack of all the aspirin consumed in the U.S. in a year, would the stack only reach from coast to coast? Or would it nearly reach the moon?
You're saying if you laid all the aspirin end to end,
right?
Would it go from the Pacific
coast
to the
or if
Atlantic?
you stacked it up, would it go?
Well, let's see. Each
all the way to the
aspirin
moon?
is about 3/16 of an inch thick, and about a 5/16 across.
Someone writing this down because I had to leave my seat.
This is going
Now
to
let's
be a
see.
long answer.
That means if you did them this way versus this way.
Could I leave a wake-up
And there's
call?
the time's up bell.
All right.
25 to nothing, Patty Finley.
I'd say that they'd reach coast to coast, but not to the moon.
Okay, coast to coast. He says that stack of aspirin consumed in the U.S. in a year would reach only coast to coast. Agree or disagree, Patty?
I agree.
Believe it or not, it would nearly reach the moon.
I don't believe it.
You should have disagreed with Gene. That is a staggering statistic.
Staggering.
Wow, it's giving me a headache. Jeff, your move.
Charles, please.
Okay, Charles Nelson Riley. For an X. Is the ostrich the only bird you can make leather from, Charles? Or can you also make leather from a chicken?
I believe you can make leather from a chicken also. Well, everyone else has an accent today. Also from the chicken, the upper leg, the part by the what do you call in America? The claw.
He says you can make leather from a chicken. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree.
You can only make leather from an ostrich.
What do you know?
You should have disagreed with Charles, and your opponent gets that square. Okay, we're going to be back to find out what happens in this unusual Hollywood Squares contest after these messages. Don't miss it.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour.
This tree has shared moments of joy and wonder with its easy stop.
Or going to gettopic.com.
The Big Wheel, Cliffhanger, Plinko, and Bob.
What do you have to tell us?
The Price is Right, the Barker Era, is coming exclusively to Pluto TV.
I don't believe it!
Featuring episodes not seen for decades.
Oh, what's this?
The most popular game show of all time has its own 24-hour channel.
Isn't this an exciting moment?
The Price is Right, the Barker Era. Watch now, only on Pluto TV.
Come on down!
Now, back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
I don't know. I have been to a lot of restaurants that have made leather out of chicken, but the last question went the other way. 50 for the challenger, 25 for the champ. It's the challenger's move. Patty, pick a star.
Leonard to win, please.
Leonard Fry to win. I love billing.
Leonard, your hunting dog is gun shy. To get him used to the sound of gunfire, should you fire a gun while the dog is eating dinner? Or will this probably make him even more gun shy?
Oh, it'd be terrible to fire a gun during dinner. His kennel racing will blurb her up and blurb her back. I think that would make him, as a Cujo fan, let me say that I think that would make him shyer.
More gun shy.
Now, would you like to hear my Ethel Merman imitation? Oh, you can't get a man with a gun.
Okay, agree or disagree, Patty?
I agree.
You should fire the gun while the dog is eating dinner. You should have disagreed with Leonard, and your opponent gets that square and blocks
Patty.
you. Is that amazing? But the best part is that the expert that we called on this said, you should fire the gun while the dog is eating dinner, but point it away from the dog. Hey, that's why he's an expert.
That's really
Jeff,
brilliant.
your move.
Renee to win, please.
Okay, this will give you the first game if you get it. Renee Enriquez, who made more money last year, President Reagan or Benji?
Benji.
Agree or disagree?
Definitely.
For the game, Jeff.
I agree.
President Reagan made more money last year. No, you should have disagreed with Renee, and your opponent gets that square and blocks you. Benji made less than $50,000. Poor dog. Patty, you're still in it. Pick a star.
Richard to win, please.
Okay. Back and forth.
Chicken leather, ostriches, Banaka. I'm learning so much today.
Richard Klein, if you're the average American, yours is measurably bigger by the end of the day. Is it? Is it your feet or your tongue?
I'm not going to wax scatological. I'll go for the feet.
Agree or disagree, Patty, for the game?
I agree.
Your feet are measurably bigger by the end of the day. You're right to agree. You get the square and you win the game. Well done. Is that the first right answer we had from you guys? I think so. We went a long time with that one. Doesn't matter. 200 for the challenger, 50 for the champ, but it's early yet. Clear the board. We will move on to the next game, $200 game. You get to start us off, Jeff, because you lost the last one.
Phyllis, please.
Phyllis Diller. 80% of the women surveyed in a recent Glamour magazine poll said that they had to be this to be attractive to men. Did they feel that they had to be slim or large-breasted?
Large-breasted.
Agree or disagree, Jeff?
I agree.
They felt that they had to be slim. No, you should have disagreed with Phyllis, and your opponent gets off to a good start.
You know what your type is, anyway.
Okay, we're going to be back to find out what happens in this $200 game after these messages join us.
Attention, it's officially the Medicare annual enrollment period.
% off your first order. That's myphoto.com.
Does it look right now? The correct score is 225 for the challenger, 50 for the champ at this moment. Let us not dally. Where would you like to place another O, Patty Finley?
Charles, please.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Ta-da.
What happened to the pig who played Arnold Ziffel on Green Acres? Did he simply retire from show business? Or was he sold to a meatpacking plant?
It's now your basic sizzling.
He was sold to a meatpacking plant.
Charles, you have no heart.
No, but
no heart.
Wait till you hear the answer.
That's it.
Sold to the meatpacking plant.
What do you say?
That's all you gave me. What do you want, a story?
What do you say, Patty? Agree or disagree?
I disagree.
He retired. You are right to disagree. You get the square. Well done. What? And give up show business? Jeff, are you in trouble? We'll find out. Pick a star.
Leonard to block, please.
Okay. Now, if you miss this one, it's a pretty big lead for Patty.
I'll do my best.
Mr. Fry.
Sir.
Why would you rub a slice of bread against your tummy? Is this an exercise from the book The Sensuous Man? Or is it Mary Ellen's helpful hint for removing loose body hair?
Mary Ellen, she just spends all day with peanut butter and kitty litter, rubbing it on everything. She should call Heloise and they could get together, bring their own peanut butter. I
Give an
think
answer, because time is fleeting.
I would rub it on my stomach because it's less fattening than putting it in your mouth. However, I think the latter of the two, loose
helpful
skin,
hint for removing loose body hair.
loose body hair, but please stay out of the sandwich bag afterward.
Agree or disagree to block, Jeff?
I agree.
It is an exercise from The Sensuous Man. You should have disagreed with Leonard. Your opponent gets that square and wins another game. Whoa. I don't know what it's supposed to accomplish, but it is an exercise from The Sensuous Man. That is a pretty big lead for you, Patty, but we still have time. Sweep the O's off the board. Start us off again, Jeff. This game's worth $300.
Phyllis, please.
Phyllis Diller again.
He never gives up.
Who's been around longer, Phyllis? Bob Hope or the USO?
Say the USO.
Agree or disagree, Jeff?
I agree.
Bob Hope has been around longer. You should have disagreed with Phyllis. It's just a tough day for you.
Yes.
Your opponent gets that square. The USO was founded in 1941, much later than I thought. Patty, your move.
I'll go with Charles again, please.
Isn't she sweet?
Charles, according to the baby care book, should you iron your baby's diapers, or isn't that necessary?
You should iron them. My mother always used to.
Should you, Patty?
I don't. I disagree.
It isn't necessary. You were right to disagree, and you get the square. Good for you. She is on a bit of a roll. Make your move, Mr. Evans.
Leonard to block, please.
Leonard Fry to block.
Please. Leonard, you're a well-bred gentleman.
Yes.
According to the 1936 edition of Vogue's Book of Etiquette,
yes,
when you are introduced to someone,
yes,
is it a good idea to bow, or is that something only butlers should do?
Well, I wouldn't bow. I mean, this is America. You don't bow in America. You give a good handshake, hi all. No bowing.
He says, according to 1936 edition of Vogue's Book of Etiquette, only butlers should bow. What do you say, Jeff?
I agree with him.
It is a good idea to bow. You should have disagreed with Leonard. Once again, it's a clean sweep for Patty Finley. She wins another game. 300 more bucks. You are racking it up, kid. 850 for Patty. 50 for you, Jeff. Yeah, you had a lot of good days. We got a $400 game coming up. Take those same 3 O's off the board in their old position, and Jeff, start us off again.
Phyllis.
Don't you love persistent men, though, Phyllis?
I'm going to try.
When a queen bee is in the mood, she'll mate with as many as 10 drones. What happens to the one that successfully impregnates her? Does he become king bee, or does he croak?
I happen to know about bees. I really do, because for so many years I was so ugly before all my facelifts that I wore the net over my face. And I told everyone I was a beekeeper. He croaks. That is it.
Okay, she says that's it for the drone who mates successfully. Agree or disagree, Jeff?
I agree.
He does. He croaks. You're right to agree. You get the square. Persistence pays off, but it's still a little too late. 850 bucks. Patty Finley, new champ. Congratulations. You did it. Zooming right over there to join Gene Rayburn, gets set for a shot at the big money. Atta girl. Well,
I enjoyed it.
Fifth day would have been your last day anyway. I know that, of course, you would like to have another shot at the $30,000 or some such amount, but you're an excellent champ, and you did very well. $10,250, and our thanks to Jeff Evans. And you're a good guy. But don't leap on me again like you did. Gene, to you.
All right, here we are with Patty the champ. We'll be back with her and the 9 stars here for a go at the big money right after this.
If you have a child whose curiosity has no...
Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Gene Wood. Okay. All right, Patty's ready. Before we go on, Chuck, you didn't get called on the Hollywood Squares part at all, did you?
Well, no, but it's a much different view from up here than from the TV screen at home. It's great.
Right. Did you get called on?
No, I like the rest. I really do.
Are you happy? Okay, if you're happy.
Call on us now.
We're happy. Yeah, well, no, you may be called on because Abby didn't go. You didn't get called on either. Something you'd like to say before we go on?
Call on me.
Okay. All right, now we're going to do the super match, and one of the 3 who have not been called on might be called upon here. We'll find out. This is a chance where you could win up to $30,000. Let's have a go at it. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Run for blank. If you give us the answer they gave most often, it's $1,000. $500 for the second, $250 for the third. Now, you may call upon any 3 of the 9 stars from a little assistance here.
Richard?
Run for your life.
Run for your life.
John?
All right, John. Run for your life is taken.
Run for it.
Run for it.
Abby?
Run for your money.
Run for your money. All right, so those are the three. Now think it over. Choose one of those, or you may have a better one in your head. What would you like to do? Run for your life, run for it, run for your money, or one of your own?
I'm going to run for my life.
Run for your life. Do you agree? I guess you agree. All right, let's see if Run for Your Life is up there, and if so, where? We'll go down to the bottom and reveal the $250 response. Run for Cover.
Very good.
It's a good one.
That is a good one. All right, the $500 response says... Run for the Money. We had that, didn't we? Yes. That was Abby's. All right, last chance for you. Here we go. All right. There's 1,000. You got it. Now you're going to play the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made your decision, the star will reveal the hidden number. It'll be a 10, a 20, or a 30. And we'll multiply the $1,000 by whatever number is revealed. Okay, Patty, time to choose a star.
Richard.
All right, Richard.
I pull this now, right?
Ready, set, go. 10,000 is what you're playing for. Good luck to you.
Help me out. Help me out.
All right, there's your mark there. And I'll stand on my mark, and away we go. Racket blank. That's R-A-C-K-E-T blank. Richard's ready, Patty. Collected $10,000. All you have to do is match him. What do you say?
Ball.
Racket ball. Racket ball.
I think we're in luck here, Patty, because I wrote ball down.
Patty, with a grand total of $11,850.
What other answers?
You got it. We'll be back with Patty and the Stars right after this.
I'll be home. LoveShriners.org to give whatever you can.
$10,000.
Here we go. We're going to find out which of the stars had the big number. Would you all grab the tabs? Ready, set, go.
Oh,
Abby Dalton had it.
And I said ball too.
And you said ball too.
Take it out.
Take it out. There it is.
Get out, Abby.
The big 3-0.
You know, many times you have said that spelling does not count in the match
true.
game, and I think racquetball is R-A-C-Q-U-E-T, huh?
No, in most places they spell it that way, R-A-C-K-E-T. In most of the places I've played racquetball.
That's because spelling doesn't count in racquetball.
But in tennis, it's spelled the other way. Anyway, we're very delighted for Patty, and we thank you, Stars. And we'll see Patty tomorrow. Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us tomorrow.
John Bauman saying so long for the match game. Hollywood Squares here. R-A-C-K-E-T. I'm going to write that down. Hold on.
A member of our studio audience will receive this Montgomery Ward 16 cubic foot deluxe upright freezer. Features security key eject lock, power on signal, adjustable cold control, textured door and adjustable shelves furnished by Montgomery Ward. This is Gene Wood speaking for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production. From Hollywood, the game of